The war between two basketball queens just hit different levels. Angel Reese couldn't keep quiet after Caitlin Clark shattered WNBA viewing records before the regular season even tipped off. When your biggest rival breaks every record on day one, what do? You sound off. The numbers break down. Clark's preseason debut with the Indiana Fever pulled in 1.3 million viewers. Let that sink in. A preseason game against the Brazilian national team, not even a WNBA opponent, pulled more eyeballs than the WNBA finals last year? The game peaked at 1.6 million viewers, crushing the league's regular ESPN average by 13%. These aren't just good women's basketball numbers, they're demolishing NHL playoff games happening at the same time. Make no mistake, this isn't normal. Only 2 NBA preseason games in the last decade beat Clark's numbers. Both featured LeBron James. That's the company Clark keeps now. LeBron territory in her first time wearing a Fever jersey. Angel Reese couldn't handle it. Hours after these numbers dropped, Reese hit social media with a heated response. All this hype and for what? Talk to me when rookie numbers translate to wins. She followed up with video clips highlighting her own college achievements with the caption, "Some of us built different. Not everyone needs a spotlight to shine." Reese went even further on her podcast, questioning whether Clark could maintain this success against tougher WNBA competition. Let's see those numbers when you're not playing international teams. The real test comes against players who've been grinding for years. The fire between these two goes back to their epic NCAA championship battle. The finger pointing, the trash talk, the "you can't see me" gesture. It created TV gold then, and it's carrying over to the pros now. Their contrasting styles make this rivalry perfect. Clark's three-point bombs and flashy passes versus Reese's physical dominance and defensive intensity. Middle America's darling against the unapologetic queen who speaks her mind. When they faced off in college, viewership exploded to 9.9 million. CBS literally changed its entire scheduling for them. No women's college game had ever pulled those numbers before. Behind Reese's reaction is a simple truth. She knows what this means for the business. The economics of women's basketball are transforming overnight. The Fever sold out Carver Hawkeye Arena with 14,000 fans paying an average of $670 per ticket. Some fans dropped Super Bowl money, $10 million in ticket sales for one meaningless preseason game. Most WNBA teams don't make that in an entire season. And now the Fever have 41 out of 44 games scheduled for national TV. That's unheard of. Before Clark, teams were lucky to get 10 national games a year. Therefore, every team in the league benefits when they play Indiana. The Chicago Sky, Phoenix Mercury, New York Liberty all get that national spotlight when facing the Fever. It's low-key genius. Reese herself will get more eyes on her games because of Clark's presence in the league. Sponsors who never looked at women's basketball are calling daily now. Car companies, tech firms, fashion brands all want in on the Clark effect. Companies aren't just looking at the Fever, they're seeing the entire WNBA as valuable real estate now. Additionally, this rivalry transcends sports. It's not just basketball fans tuning in, it's mainstream America. People who couldn't name a single WNBA player last year are now debating guard matchups and defensive schemes. What we're watching is the tipping point women's basketball has waited decades for. The league has lost approximately $10 million annually, according to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Players have needed second jobs overseas just to make decent money. The best women's players in the world earning six-figure salaries while male counterparts make millions. The timing couldn't be better with collective bargaining negotiations coming. With these viewership numbers, the WNBA can finally demand what they're worth from networks. No more bargain deals. These ratings transform directly into better player salaries, meaning stars might not need to risk injury playing year-round in foreign leagues. As the season unfolds, expect this rivalry to get even spicier. Reese knows exactly what she's doing with each fiery comment, building anticipation for their first regular season matchup. The league office is certainly hoping this tension continues, as the Clark-Reese showdown might break every viewership record in WNBA history. For years, basketball fans claimed they didn't watch women's games because the product wasn't entertaining enough. That excuse is dead. The talent was always there. Diana Taurasi, Brianna Stewart, Aja Wilson, putting on clinics night after night. The problem was getting eyeballs on screens. Clark and Reese have solved that problem overnight. Everyone wins in this scenario. Players get better pay, teams sell more tickets, sponsors reach bigger audiences, and fans get incredible basketball with legitimate drama attached. The real question now is whether Clark can live up to the hype against veteran competition, and whether Reese can back up her talk when they finally face off. Eventually, this will all come down to one game, Fever versus Chicago Sky, when these two rookies meet on the professional court for the first time. Mark your calendars, because that game might be the most watched regular season contest in league history. Closing predictions and call to actions. So whose side are you taking in this rivalry? Team Clark with her record-breaking numbers and smooth game, or Team Reese with her fierce intensity and dominant post play? Drop a comment below with your pick and why this rivalry matters for women's basketball. No cap, this isn't just the biggest story in women's sports. It might be the most important development in all of basketball right now. We're witnessing history, and I'm here for every second of it. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our breakdown after their first matchup.